The FBI has declared the perpetrator accused of a deadly New Orleans terrorist attack acted alone. A warning: some images may be distressing to some viewers. Shamsud Din Jabbar drove a vehicle into a crowd on New Year's Day, killing at least 14 people and injuring 30 others. According to FBI, he posted 5 videos on Facebook after joining ISIS, where he pledged allegiance to the terrorist group. The agency says there is no definitive link between that attack and a truck explosion in Las Vegas.
Let me be very clear about this point. This was an act of terrorism. It was premeditated and an evil act. We do not assess at this point that anyone else involved in this attack is involved in this attack except for Shamsud Din Jabbar. There's also an FBI investigation in Las Vegas. We are following up on all potential leads and not ruling everything out. However, at this point, there is no definitive link between the attack here in New Orleans and the one in Las Vegas.
New CCTV has emerged showing the truck driving towards people on the streets. The footage has been paused just before it hits the pedestrians. In a second video, people can be seen jumping out of the way of the speeding vehicle. James Matthews has more from New Orleans.
Having had reports that there may have been accomplices, that was ruled out by the FBI this morning. The other key piece of information was that there is no link between what happened here and what happened in Las Vegas with that Tesla Cybertruck exploding outside a Trump hotel. At the top of Bourbon Street, where you see that truck, is where the attacker drove his Ford pickup towards the busy crowd. There was no truck as a barricade when the attacker struck. There was a police vehicle, but he managed to steer around the vehicle and associated barricades and accelerate towards the crowds. That was a key security weakness. I think that's why we see tight security right now. Take a look to the left, there's an armoured vehicle there. I'm seeing armed police. I can tell you just beyond the truck in Bourbon Street, we've just seen members of the police department, the local mayor's department, and local clergy gather for a prayer vigil. A prayer vigil, very much in keeping with the culture and story of New Orleans. They've been joined by a band. There are brass instruments being taken in, so presumably at some point we will hear the sound of music once again from this most famous street.